Thank you very much. I think we can see how much a success this conference has been when so late in the day you still have so many people in the room and you couldn't stop them to talk because they're exchanging among each other. So I think it's quite a success. I think over the last few days, we've heard how much the impact of a food crisis can have on vulnerable people. We've talked about the challenges facing us. We've heard that often it's women and children that are mostly affected. I think we all reach agreement that urgent action is needed. We want to work differently. We want to work together. I think now is the time to actually focus on how are we going to do it. I think for me there's three key elements I'd like to highlight. One is the importance of multi-sectoral and multi-stakeholder collaboration. None of us will be able to do it just in our sector, in our area of work. We need to work together. We need to work differently together. I think the Scaling Up Nutrition, the SUN movement, is a great example on how bringing people together, different stakeholders, can actually have greater benefits, greater results. And if we want the synergies to take place, we need to do it differently. I think also we need to address nutrition from a broader perspective. And I think one of the things that I would challenge people when they leave today is in each of our area of work, whether we're in government, we're a researcher, civil society, private sector, how can we change the current investment that we're making? How can we adapt them so they can have stronger nutrition outcomes? So at this point, I'm not even asking people to put more money on the table, but all the existing investment we're doing when we're doing research, when we're doing programming at community level, how can we do it differently? I think that would be one of the things coming out of this conference. For me, the second thing is the need for clear need for evidence-based research, monitoring, and evaluation. We need to know more, what are we currently doing? What's the impact, the outcomes? And we need to have some real-time monitoring of results, because otherwise we can't wait 5 years to see if we've been doing things the right way. We need to be able to assess and adjust regularly. And we need to know if these interventions are sustainable. Are we having sustainable impact? So it's better data within each of our sectors and across sectors. And the third one is the importance of promoting gender-sensitive programs. We've all heard over the last few days that the majority of smallholders, farmers, are women. How are we including them in decision-making? How are we making sure that their voices are being heard? We know that some of the studies are showing that if you put financial resources in the hands of women, it goes further. So how do we make sure that they actually have access to those resources so they can make better nutrition decisions for themselves and their family? So for me, if we change the way we do business and look at those three things, we can actually make a difference. And I think another challenge I would give all of us is make sure that we don't just go back to our regular job when we leave tomorrow, that we actually share the information we have learned within our networks, so there's more people in the health sector, the nutrition sector, the agriculture sector that can benefit from what we've learned. Thank you.
Thank you very much.